Okay, so Anisha, before giving my feedback, I want you to let me know how was the interview and what do you want to rate yourself out of 10.
So my interviews, I feel that than the previous interview, I was able to do better, and I felt my confidence on the little on the higher side. So I feel I'm happy that I've done it in a better way.
What rating would you give yourself out of 10?
I may give around 8.5, 8.9, like that.
Perfect. Okay. So now I'll be giving my feedback, what I felt about the interview. I'll tell you everything. Okay. So first I'll tell some positive things about you and then we'll come to negatives. Okay. So positive was, as you mentioned, the energy that you have while speaking is very good, appreciable energy. Okay. The confidence that you have and the eye contact that you have during speaking something, that is very good. It seems you're confident enough to answer anything. Okay. And the vocabulary, the communication skills that you have of English, that is very good, commendable. Okay, that is very good from your good part. Bad part is I feel that convincing was not very good today in all the questions. Okay, it could have been more appropriate because you have already given one session with us, so you could have worked on some communication skills, sorry, some convincing skills to customers. Okay, so you have to convince the customer. Okay, so I'll start from the beginning only. The intro part was good, intro was okay. You can add a bit more about your achievements, your ambitions, as I asked you, your aspirations. You can add the aspirations in the intro also if you want. What do you want to be in life? What do you want to become in life? Anything like that. Okay. So try to have a more better intro. It can be a bit better intro. Okay. The intro what you gave was good. It can be a bit better. So try to find out the flaws and figure it out. How can you make it more attractive, more better? Okay. Apart from that, I asked you about Byjus. You were able to answer basic questions. Okay. In features, you have to specifically mention adaptive learning, knowledge graph, 3D visualization, 3D learning, all those things. You know? These are the complete features. You were just trying to add some other points in features. That was not very attractive. Whenever I'm asking features, I want specific features of Byjus. Try to add specific features that will give a more benefit kind of thing. Okay. So just try to add some unique features like this, as I mentioned. Okay. Apart from that, as I asked you one question, that there is a student of class 4th and he's he's into physical learning. He don't believe in online learning. So you were trying to give the answer. Instead, you would have said that's see. I'll tell you only one thing. Today you are scoring good marks, 98% marks. I am happy with that. And I completely appreciate the efforts which you are putting because I know scoring 98% marks is not so very easy kind of thing in a school or somewhere. Definitely you are doing hard work, then you have a habit. But I'll tell you, just I recommend virtual learning. The reason why is today you are in class 4th or 5th. Okay, so you are getting good marks. I appreciate that. But once you go ahead with the studies, you will tend to forget because see, everyone is human being. Okay, no one is a robot. No one can learn every single thing from class 1 to class 10. Okay, so you believe in my words that some things you will forget. Okay, so whenever you reach your competitive examination level, you might appear for any examination, IIT, JEE, NEET, any examination. So you'll have to work on all the basics. Okay, and basics you can learn only through the core roots that we teach in Byjus through visualization. You can give an example that tell me one thing. If you watch any movie on television or any television show, or anything, can you ever forget the actors, the dialogues? You don't forget. Generally, we don't forget the dialogues of anything. Why? Because we have a tendency that whenever we see something, na, we learn it for longer times. Because if we forget also, na, we have an image in our mind that, okay, in this particular scene, this thing happened. This particular actor said this dialogue. So then we try to recall things. This is the basic way of recalling. But if we read something from book, na, we cannot recall at which page, at which chapter, at which stanza I read this. So that is very difficult to recall. Okay, that is why I recommend you not for today. You are scoring good today, but my aim is not for today. I am aspiring for your higher studies. Like after 12th, after 10th, whatever exams you're appearing, competitive exams and everywhere, then you'll realize what is the actual meaning of virtual learning. Okay. Otherwise, why like multiple people today are using Byjus or learning from Byjus virtual learning. So why they are learning? Because they aspire to learn everything. Okay. I can guarantee you, physical learning, if you go with physical learning, na, it cannot give the appropriate result as much as good result you will find in virtual learning. So that is the reason I would suggest you to go for virtual learning. Okay. If this way you're trying to convince someone, na, he'll understand the importance. Try to give him the importance. Why virtual learning is important for him? Because he is the kind of person who is believing in physical learning. So why will he switch? He don't have any reasons. He's scoring good marks, he's doing good, he's fond of reading, he has mentioned everything to you. So now there is no point to counter him. The only point is show him the future, that in future what will happen. Just generate the need. What is the need of Byjus? Then he'll come to you. Then he'll approach you. Then he'll take Byjus from you. Okay. So this way you can convince the parent. Okay. That is the only thing. Or the student, whoever is listening to you, you will convince them. Okay. Apart from that, I asked you a question regarding Hindi. My child wants to be a Hindi lecturer or Hindi something, anything, a government teacher or a aspirant, anything, and he wants Hindi in the curriculum. So directly you mentioned we have a refund policy. Okay. Like whenever I asked you a question regarding refund policy, you mentioned that we have a refund policy. If it is under refund, you can just take the refund. Okay. Never mention. Customer also knows that it is in the refund policy. But being a Byjus executive, being a representative of Byjus, you should not mention about refund. Okay. At this point of time, when customer is willing to get the refund, if you mention once also, na, customer will directly say, okay, refund my money. Okay. So if it is in the timeline of, as I mentioned, it is in the timeline of 15 days. So why you will mention refund? If you mention refund, he'll straight away come to refund. He'll not even listen to you, anything. He'll just come, okay, ma'am, just refund my money. I just want my money and things will be sorted. So why to mention the refund part? Don't mention, okay? Unless if the customer is mentioning, try to ignore that part. Don't focus on that. Don't even repeat that part. Try to ignore that part. If you mention refund, then customer will come directly to refund only, okay? Instead, you can say, sir, I can see your child is doing good in Hindi. Okay. And as you mentioned that he want to be Hindi lecturer. Okay. So definitely he has certain interest. That's why you are saying this. Okay. Being a mentor, whatever help I can do, I'll definitely try to help him out. But sir, try to understand that whatever he do, whatever he becomes, he'll have to face some competitive examinations or something like that. So where science and maths are also equally important. Hindi is important, I understand. But science and maths will also play important role. So, sir, if he's focusing only on Hindi, suppose if you don't take Byjus, suppose if you go to outside, if you take any physical tuition or anything, do you think you'll have the same base of science and maths? And what is the guarantee that Hindi will improve after going outside? There's no guarantee, sir. That's why I'm telling you that it's good if he's focusing on Hindi. And we'll appreciate, I'll try to put as many effort as I can from my side. But sir, don't compromise with the quality because maths and science is a basic subject core of Byjus. So whatever we'll teach in maths and science, that will be core basics and that he cannot get from anywhere else. So my request is don't compromise with the quality. If you're compromising with the quality or something like that, then things will not work fine for longer duration. I'm not talking about today. I'm talking about future. So think of it, sir. Why do you want to compromise with the quality? Because in Byjus, we have India's best teacher. And you also know best can be only one. There cannot be multiple best teachers. If you go anywhere in the world, you cannot find best teachers. But in Byjus, we guarantee best teachers. And sir, I have seen your child's progress. He is doing good day by day. Day by day, he is getting one step closer to his success. Then why to not take Byjus and why to take risk only because of Hindi? So this way you have to convince customer. If you tell this way, then customer will agree to your point. He'll listen to you calmly, and definitely he'll change decision also. He'll be okay with Byjus. He'll be okay with taking Byjus and something. Okay, so this way you can convince. Okay, one more question I asked you, that customer is using for 15 days free and now customer wants that I will not pay. Okay, you can just say, sir, you don't want to pay, you have used the free version, now you don't want to pay, no problem, sir. But first of all, ask the customer in which class your child is. Okay, in all these cases the customer is directly saying no, I don't want. In this case, ask the customer in which class your child is, what mode of study he is following, online mode, offline mode, he is going to home tuition or somewhere. What is the mode of study? After after you know what is the mode of study, you can just ask about weakness and strength of student. And then you can convince the customer that, sir, see, as you only mentioned, he'll mention somewhere that he is weak in this subject. If you ask, no one says that my student is always good in everything. He'll mention some weak points. And as soon as he mentioned, you can just grab that one and you can tell that, sir, see, for 15 days, the child was using the application. And you can see the progress report. We have the progress report also. He has given certain tests and he has done complete well. Don't you want that after in coming time, he should do more well, he should learn more, lots of things. That can only happen if he continues the journey with Byjus. Sir, you might be thinking about money, right? They might be a money matter for you. I can understand. The fees is the matter for you. But sir, this fees is not for paying. This is an investment. You are doing an investment for better returns. As we invest in FDs, in banks, why we invest? in banks for better returns, that we'll get a better future. Okay, why we take life insurance? Why we take medical insurance? For better future. If suppose I need some time, then insurance will help you. This is the kind of insurance, sir, that you are doing for your child. Whatever amount you are paying, that is a security amount you are paying. And once your child becomes something in life, he'll definitely repay you all these things. So don't you think that he should be something in life? By spending a minute sum of amount, you can get a lot more of things. Don't you think it's a fair deal? Sir, you can save some money. You can save 30,000-40,000 rupees, whatever the cost to buy this application is. But do you think this is a good deal? I don't think so. I think it is a loss for you, sir, because you are not investing on the main sector that is today the world's largest sector, the education sector, and you are just like ignoring this because of fees concerns. I can give you all the options, EMI options, credit options, anything if you want. Whatever I have, I can give you. But sir, at least go for it. Think of the child future. Sir, see, I am from Byjus. I am the executive of Byjus. There is no loss for me. If you say no, I'll go to some another customer. I'll try to pitch that particular customer. But sir, there is no loss for you also. I also know that. But who is at loss? That child. That child should not suffer because of this particular thing. Okay. So sir, just final decision is yours. I'll leave it up to you. But as per me, sir, if I would be in place of you, I would have taken this chance. I would have done this investment. If you convince like this, in this tone, no parent can say no. You can just attack on the child's thing, because every parent is concerned about their child's future. If someone asks you about child's future, something related to your child, definitely you will be you'll be a bit concerned. Okay, so definitely you will have a good approach. So this way, if you convince the customer, definitely you'll have an edge on this. So try to convince this way. Then things will automatically go fine. Okay, so I just felt in today's session, the convincing was a bit low. Okay, in every question, you were not able to try your best. Okay, you were not giving your best. Confidence was good, but convincing was lacking. So work on that. Okay, try to improve day by day. And once you improve that, definitely things will go fine. Okay, the rest things are good, apart as per me. In the interview, complete things were good. Just work on this part. That is the only thing. Okay, rest I wish you all the best. I have hopes from you. Definitely you'll clear the interview. But just you have to prove me right by working on all these points which I mentioned today. I wish you all the best from my side. Guys, I hope आपको हमारा ये वीडियो पसंद आया होगा. अगर पसंद आया हो तो don't forget to like the video, share with your friends and subscribe our channel so that आपके लिए हम फ्यूचर में भी ऐसे innovative videos लाते रहें, so that you can get help from all these videos. I'll see you soon in next video. Till that time, take care of yourself. Bye bye.